Good morning, everybody. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, thank you for coming back. Today, I'm gonna try the Lgn Pro builder gels. I have a few other builder gels that I'm gonna use. So I'm gonna try the base. I've got my Young Nails here, the base gel, and their builder gel. I've got Born Pretties right here. I've got Couture's. They only have two. It's like a darker pink and like a glass pink. They're really pretty. And I've also got Lgn. Let me get a couple of those out. Oh yeah, there's blue. And I've never used the Lgn either. So, I have used Young Nails. I have used Born Pretty. I like the Born Pretty. I love the Young Nails. And I also do like the Couture. They're really good. So, let's get into this. So, I used the Red Iguana half hand tips, replacement tips for my practice hand, but I do not have a thumb, so I used the 3XL nails for that. What I should have done was got the coffin, because these are coffin. Dang it. Oh well, it'll be okay. It's just practice anyways. So I'm going to start off. I've already filed these nails down. I'm going to attach the Lgn Pro tips to these nails and cut them down a little bit. So that's what those are. She did not include any glue, but luckily I got a whole packet, like a whole big pack, like 10 pack of McCart's nail glue from when I was getting the nail lab in a box. I think it was like my second or third box when I got those. So, and I pulled out a brand new one. So let's open that up. I can find my scissors again. There they are. And cut the tip off of this. There we go. Oh, throw that in the garbage. Like I said, I've already selected them. Just put glue in the tip right there. And then glue them on. Make sure they're straight. Just like that. Hold them for a few seconds. Oh, huh? It didn't want to attach, huh? I don't want to attach to the nail. Let me see. I think that's pretty well attached. Okay. That's the pinky. There we go. And then this now. I try to make sure that they're all straight. That one went on a lot easier. Huh. Sometimes they go on easy, sometimes it takes a few seconds to get them to attach. Now, normally I don't do it this way, but I figured, you know, since I have these, I might as well go ahead and use them. I usually just use nail forms when I'm doing my nails. It's just easier for me. But this will be like a walkthrough. Get enough glue in there. I don't want to come out this morning. It is a little bit chilly in my room. So, and as, I don't know if you know this, but the chillier it is, sometimes the thicker your builder gel will be. I don't like my builder gel to be too runny. It's harder to work with that way. That one don't want to attach. What the heck? Sometimes they don't want to attach to the nail. Oh dang. I just don't want to grab on. What's going on here? No. Oh shoot. Always has to be the last nail that gives me problems, right? Always. I'm going to cut these down a little bit to try to match up with the thumb. There's my cutter. Alright, I'm just going to cut them down just a little bit. About right there. That should do it. Oh. Cut that thumb, the middle finger down just a little bit more. And actually get it cut all the way down like it should be. Okay. Now let's see. That's about right. Oh, dang it. That's why I don't like messing with the glue. Because they just don't stay on there good. Okay. Got them on there. Hopefully they stay. I put the glue in this container. I did put several glues in there. As I got plenty of that. I don't use this glue very often, so yeah. I'm hoping that nail stays on there. I don't know. Alright. So I'm going to take my nail file here and hopefully, Try to just blend it in right there. Oh, wow. Hang it. It just doesn't want to stay. That one does not want to stay on there at all. Try to glue it back on again. That's why I don't like doing these like this. Because it don't want to stay. Half the time they pop right back off. I'm not a big fan of the tips. Might stay now. Nope. Yeah. There we go. Now it's on. I'll let it dry and do the pinky. So like I said, I'll pull that out of there. There we go. Just file it to where it's seamless. Make sure you file the sides real good. Crisping up the sides. And then I just file the rest of the nail. I just like this. Where you get rid of all that shiny. Because gel tends to not like to stick to shiny surfaces. So, I just, file it down a little bit. Like that. That looks good. Stick that back in there. Oh, that was a little bit big for that now. I thought it would fit perfect, but that's okay because I can file it down to where it's even. Both sides. Hold on a second. There's file this side down because see it's a little over on that side. So I'm just gonna file it to where it's even. And that now, there we go. It's even now. It was just a little bit off anyways. So there, that's good. Okay, finish filing it, really good. Get all that shiny surface off. Try to blend it in with the nail. Just like this. Try to blend all that in and get the shiny off of this nail. Okay, that looks pretty good. Blended in pretty well. Oh, except right there. Like that. That way you don't get any, any lumps or bumps on the sides. That one, I didn't get it straight. That's okay, I can fix it for the most part. I'm not too concerned with it. Okay. These nails are a little bit thin. Excuse me. Okay. feel like still a little bit. There we go. There's that now. I don't look too bad. I just wanted to try to use these tips, you know, just to see how they worked out. It's going to take some practice getting them straight and all that good stuff. I've never really done nails like this before. And get that straight. Get this one on over here straight. Probably would have been better if I would have just used my nail drill. But I kind of wanted to use these nail files. Here we go. I think that's okay. Yeah, it's still going to be a little bump right there. More that there's glue. Let me see. It's a little. There we go. That's better there. Ah, it keeps bending on me. All right. I'll get this one. Get the rest of that off. Try not to file my own nails. But it's kind of hard because these are really bendy. Oh, well, dang it. Oh, well. You know what? I will just, we got 3 of them on there. I'll just use one of these. We're just going to use one of these and be done with that because I'm tired of messing with that. That's going to take some practice. Let's see. Might be that one. I don't know. We'll see. Oh yeah, it's perfect. It's a little bit shorter. Yeah, it's a little bit shorter. But it'll be okay, I think. Just file that off. File that a little bit. Get the shiny off of it. Here we go. Sorry. I know sometimes you guys can't see what I'm doing. I'm just filing this nail to get the shiny off. Oh dang. Trying not to file my own nail, but filing it anyways. Okay. Almost there. Yeah. If you file a little over, you know, like the part that goes inside the nail, it's okay. It's fine. There we go. Okay. There we go. That'll be fine. Just like that. That's... I'm pushing in just a little bit more. There we go. Yep. That's about the right size. Alrighty. Let's get rid of the glue. Put the glue back again. Yep. Like I said, this is the first set I've ever had of these. I don't normally use these kind of tips, So that's going to take some practice putting them on. So let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and wipe all my nails down. There we go. Normally that's the first thing I do. I'm going to go ahead and put some gloves on because I don't like messing with the builder gel without gloves on. If I can get them on. Okay. So like I said, I got a bunch of different builder gels out. I've got a whole shelf that's just nothing but builder gels. So I mean, I have Born Pretty, I have Young Nails, I have Savalan, I have some Mulveron, and I have Gelin. So, and yeah, Enel Couture's. I get a little messed up in there. So, normally, okay, so let's get to the brushes. So this is my very first gel brush for my builder gel. It's the Young Nails Master Gel Brush. I paid quite a bit for this. As you can see, I've taken really good care of it. I've had it for about 3 years now. With these brushes, you do not clean them with any kind of chemicals. What you do, what I've learned to do is, so you take some base gel, which is right in here, and I have a brand new one right here just in case. And what I normally do is, as long as I'm just working with the base gel, I take and I put some in my lid and I just work it into the brush itself like this. Now, if I'm working with color, then I'll put the clear on a palette. You just take a little bit out and you put it on your palette like this. And then as you're working it through your brush, the color will come out. Now, before I put my brush away, I normally, where are they? Looking for my little, well, I'll use one of these. I use a Lux Wipe. Normally I have those little heart, well, oh, there they are. So you just take and you just wipe the excess gel off of your brush. You form it like this. And then if you have a lid, which I like to keep a lid on my brush. Remember I did with that lid? It's here somewhere, I'm just not seeing it. Dang. There, no, that's not it. There it is. So I just put the lid over, and you got to be really careful when you put your lid back on your brush to keep your bristles from bending down. That's why I leave so much gel in my brush to keep that from happening. So yeah, that's how I put it away. To clean your brush, and I have several here. I have these two that I ordered, which I haven't used these yet. These two that I ordered. So I have those two that I ordered. I've got this one, and as you can see, I have used it, and it is like perfect condition. Got a little bit of glitter in it, but it's okay. And there's the other end. There's this one. This is a really nice one, and I have used it. It never came with a lid. There's this one from Lgn Couture. This is from their Star Collection, and I have used it. I mean, I cleaned it, but I actually haven't used it, you know, on a nail set. So we are going to get these two brushes out, and we're going to clean them, and I'll show you how I do that. So the only thing with these is, okay, that says oval 4, and this one is oval 6. So we're going to clean oval 4 first. So what I do is I try to get as much of that powder out as I can before I stick it in my gel. I never, like I said, they say that you can use alcohol or you can use swipe to clean the gel brushes, but I don't do that. Swipe has a tendency to flare your bristles out. It seems like a pretty nice brush. So I just stick it in there a little bit. Soak both sides like this. Pull some out. And then you just rub it in the gel like this to clean it. And then you take your wipe and you just gently rub that gel out. I do this 3 or 4 times, see, like that. I do this 3 or 4 times, just like that on both sides. Just so I know I got all that powder out of there. Because you don't want to leave any of that powder in your brush at all. And I do this until my brush is, you know, really soaked with the gel. You just keep going back and forth. I usually do just one direction when I'm with the brush like this, just one little direction. Okay, one more time. Let me get a little bit more gel out. I've got plenty of this gel, so and later I'll show you how to get the color out of your brush. Okay, this one's almost ready. I'm gonna do both of these brushes, so okay. Here's this one. Now the last go around, I take and I just wipe it straight out like that, and then form it like that. That's how I like to keep my brushes. Okay, that's the first one. And when you put your lid on, you want to be really careful putting the lid on, because your bristles can bend downwards when you're putting your lid on. Okay, here's the second one. Seems really nice too. This is how I do it. I just, you know, flare them all out like this. Try to get that. You can see the white and the tip of that. So let's get some gel out of there. Put it on our palette. I don't like doing that in the lid the first time because you don't want to get that powder inside the lid. Okay. Let's see, that gel is not all the way on that brush. You can tell, or at least I can. Okay. It did not soak through all the way. That's how you do it, just like this. Get that brush nice and soaked with the gel. You always want to prepare your brush for the gel. Even when you've already used it for gel and you're just getting your brush back out to use it with gel again, I always do this. But normally I do it inside the lid. This is how I learned to do it. I need just a little bit more gel. There we go. That's better. There we go. Okay. Oop. Then we take our wipe and we just gently wipe the excess of the gel out of the brush like that. There we go. And you want to form it to the way you like it. I'll throw this one away. Don't get stuck on everything. Okay, one more out. And you can see where it's not actually getting all the way in the bristles at the top. There we go. And then take and just squeeze out most of the gel out of your brush like this. And then form it the way you like it, like that. And take your lid and very carefully. Let's see if you can put your gel brush back in your lid. Okay, now that sometimes these lids are a little tight. Now I take and I'm gonna wipe the gel off of my palette, because you don't want to leave that gel on there. You don't want to use it again. Try to wipe as much of that gel off as you can. Yep. There we go. There we are. And that palette's basically clean now. Alright. So, let me put the lid back on this. Oh, I got something in there. Dang. And you want to use wipes that don't have like the lint and stuff, because you don't want to get lint in your gel either. Let me throw that little piece away. That's from the tips that I cut off. Alright, so the way I normally do it is I use the base gel as my slip layer. But since I'm going to be trying out, we'll try out the Peach Perfect. Peach Perfect here. Which we really don't need that piece anyways. So let's try to use the number 4, oval 4 on the pinky. So, I do believe that Lisette said that she uses her her builder gel for her slip layer. So we're gonna try that. I've never done it that way before, but I'll try it. I've always went in with base gel. So we'll try this for the slip layer. And if you guys do builder gel, I would suggest getting a few palettes. And these are pretty cheap on like Shein and Temu and stuff. That's where I buy mine at. I'm only going to do like a thin little slip layer on here. Let me go a little bit more, just so I know that the whole nail is covered. Okay. Like that. Up, up. And I normally only do one nail at a time. Let me flip it over. I know I got glitter all over this now, all over this hand. There we go, that's better. Okay. There we go. Cure that for 30 seconds. Make sure that you're not curing your gel. It's been a while since I used builder gel, so okay, so we got our slip layer. Now to make the nail. And get you quite a big clump here, and then just work it as far up the cuticle as you can go. You can always get more. Sometimes the whole pillow thing does not work out well, but sometimes it does. And sometimes I just work it up there as good as I can, and then I just pull it down. And get some more. And I am working with a very small brush, just so you guys know. This is how I normally do it. Something in there. I don't know what that was. A little bit more. Here we go. As close to the cuticle as you can get. And then I just pull mine down lightly. It takes a very, very light hand. Sometimes I have a heavy hand when it comes to builder gel. Okay. Let me put the lid back on that because I definitely do not want to cure it. Let me flip it over. There's some underneath. It's okay though. Put it over for a few seconds. There. I don't look too bad. I mean, there's a little lump right there, but the end, I can just pull some of that back, just like so. Pull it backwards. There we go. All right. Flip it one more time. Oh, nice. Cure it for 60 seconds. Let me wipe this out. Put the lid back on it. Be very careful when you put your lid back on so you don't mess your bristles up. See how that's perfect. I'm going to do one more layer on here. Do one more layer on there with my bigger brush, with this bigger brush. This is the number 6 that I'm using now. Get some gel. Oh yeah, much better. It's a bigger. There we go. Yep. There we go. Much better. Yeah, it's a lot better. I like this brush. Even on the pinky. Oh yeah. Much, much better. Okay. All right. A lot of times I just wipe it off there. Flip it over. Yep. There we are. That don't look too bad. There's that. And then I'll get a little bit of base gel. And this is how I clean the color out of my brush. Put the gel on palette. Get a little bit more. Okay. And then I just run it right through the clear, like so. You just want to really soak your brush in the clear, or like your base gel. Either one would work. And then you want to get a Lux wipe out. And then get a Lux wipe out. And then just take and pull all that gel out of your brush as much as you can get until you think you got all of your color gel out. And then just do it again one more time. Rub that out of there. And then I just wipe my palette off with all of that. And then I get a little bit more gel to like soak my brush one more time. Okay. Like so. Okay. And the brush is almost ready for another application. I go through a lot of these wipes when I'm doing builder gel, because you know I'm always cleaning my brushes, which well, that's what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to do that. It didn't turn out too bad. I can see that there's a few dips in there, but that's nothing that filing won't take care of. Builder gel is not hard to file. It's pretty easy to file, just so you guys know. Let me get my concealed pink open. It needs to be stirred. I always keep sticks so I can stir my gels. Let me get a clean stick out. Oop, oh crap, drop that one. So I always take a stick and I stir my gel, because for some reason the Young Nails builder gels, if you don't use them for a while, they look like they've dried up. They haven't dried up. They're still good. It doesn't go bad. I asked them, and they said all you have to do is just stir it. And just stir it. You want to make sure that you're not getting a lot of bubbles when you are stirring, because you don't want bubbles when you're doing builder gel application. And this is concealer pink. That's what the color is. I also have peach. Also have peach in it. It also has a base gel that goes with it too. And base gel is great. And the concealer pink comes with it has a base gel too. And this is the peach gel, which, like I said, you know, it's almost the same color. It is different though. You just gotta stir it. If you don't use it for a while, it settles, and then it has that little dry look to it. All you have to do is stir it. Now the base gels don't do that, but like the concealer gels, see, I got bubbles in that. Not good, but the bubbles will work out. So there's the peach. And then this one, yeah, that's the concealer pink. Okay, that's the base for that concealer pink. I think this one's concealer pink. I'm not, yeah, concealer pink gel. And I also have a small one. Oh no, that's the base. Must have 2 of the base concealer pinks. Yeah, there's not a lot in that one left anyways. And this is also base. A lot of times I'll wait until Lgn Nails has a sale, and then that's when I'll buy my gels, because these gels they're like $15, $20 a piece. But if you can buy them, buy one, get one, or something like that, which is what I did with these. I bought the base gel, and I got the concealer gel for free, so it was like a BOGO. That's why these are so small. And this one I bought on its own, and this one I bought on its own. That's just regular base gel. It's clear. But anyways, okay, so that nail is done. I'm gonna wait until I have them all done, and then I'll file. So I'm gonna show you the Lgn Nails now and what it looks like. So I think I want to do the peach instead. Yeah, there's the peach builder gel concealer. Okay, so this is the peach. This is the peach base gel. When I can, you know, I try to use the same color. This is a real pretty color. I like this color. Now with this is, you just do just a thin little layer of this over the nail. Just like so. This is how I'm used to doing it. You know, with the base gel and then the concealer. This is just the way I learned how to do it. So this is how I'm used to doing it. Okay. There is my base. And flip the hand over so it'll go where it needs to go. There we go. Not too bad. I only cure that for 30 seconds. Ooh, there's glitter in my clear. Dang it. But that's okay. I do keep, like I said, I do keep several different palettes. And you always want to clean them after you use them. Sometimes I forget. That's nothing unusual. Let's see if I can. There's a little piece of glitter on here. I bet I'm not going to be able to get it off either. Nope. It's stuck. Dang it. Really didn't want no glitter on there. Let me see if I can use one of these to get that glitter off. Maybe that's just part of the thing. I don't know. Let me see something real quick. Uh-huh. See if I can get it over this. There it goes. Yep. There it is. Yay. Okay. So, throw that over there. So, that's done. And then we're going to go in with the, that's where it came from. The top of my lid. Usually I keep these pretty clean, but sometimes it's hard. So we're going to go in with the Concealer Peach. Get us quite a bit on our brush. Lay it down. Get up to that cuticle as close as you can get it. On both sides. Like this. And a lot of times I just pull it down. Just like this. Almost like you would when you're painting the nail. Almost like that. But like I said, you want to have a very light hand when you're doing this. And I do have somewhat of a heavy hand. So, yeah. Put a little bit more up here. And pull that down a little bit. There we go. There we are. Okay, there's that one. Flip it over. Let the gel go, you know, where it needs to go. And there we are. That's not too bad. I can straighten it up with the next layer. Put my lid on so I don't cure it. Because that will cure if you leave it too close to that lamp. It will cure pretty quick too. I've done that before. Didn't mean to, but I have done that before. So for the rest of my gels, I always use my base gel. I'm just used to it. I don't look bad at all. And then we're going to do one more layer on top of that. I usually only do like a couple of layers on each, you know, on each nail. I don't like it too thick. And remember, this is not soak off. So you actually have to file the builder gel off. It's not by any means soak off. And get a little bit more. There we go. Oop. Go. Pull some back here. this gel will go where you need it to go. It will level itself out. Yep. Some on the finger right there. It's okay. And that's the nice thing about builder gel, is it normally does go where you need it to go. All you do is flip your finger over. There we go. Flip the finger over and just let it go where it needs it. This is how I normally do it. I'll leave it flipped over for a few seconds and let it, you know, let it go where it needs to go. And then there we go. That does not look bad at all. It's just gonna need to file it a little bit and it'll be fine. My builder gel applications are not perfect by any means, but it does get the job done. Just saying. It definitely gets the job done. Where is my... Oh, that's my base gel, okay. And that one is... Okay. Now, I pulled out a couple of the Born Pretty builder gels. There's that one, and there is this one. That one's really, really pretty, and it's got loads of glitter in it. I think we're gonna go with that one. These are not real expensive. I think I paid like $12 for the big ones, and I think like $7.99 or $8.99 for the little ones. But I go to the Born Pretty website to buy these, just so you guys know. So the middle finger, we're gonna do this color in, and I'm gonna use just regular shoot, hold on, I gotta wipe that off. I forgot and stuck that right in the gel. Dang it. I gotta get that color out of there. Anyways, I didn't mean to stick the brush in the gel. So I'm gonna clean this brush real quick, get that color out. Like I said, I have another really big container. Now this base gel usually lasts me a while. It lasts me quite a while, even when I am doing like builder gel nails all the time. And it doesn't take a lot of this stuff to do nails, really, especially if you're only doing like a couple of coats. And that's really all it takes. It's just a couple layers. And it's, you know, it's pretty strong. The couple layers that I normally do, it's pretty strong. I've never had a nail break on me. Never. So we're gonna do clear slip layer on this middle nail. Like I said, I only like to do one nail at a time. Because really any more than that, and then your builder gel just starts running everywhere. I need just a little bit more. Oh, need just a little bit more of that. There we go. Okay. And then I usually just wipe the excess either in the lid or on the side of the jar. So it'll go back in there. Let me put my lid on here. I see that. is almost a perfect application. My slip layer is very good, actually. Wait, let me get some on this one side here. There we go, that's better. I just want to make sure that I've got it on there good. That way, you know, my gel sticks to my nail really good. There we go. Okay. Yep. There we go. Flip it over. Let it move where it needs to go. There we go. Oh, perfect. That looks really good. 30 seconds. And then we'll do this one. I got 2 more to go after this one. I like this brush. It's pretty nice. I mean, I'm used to my Young Nails brush, you know. It's never failed me. And with this brush, it's a little bit easier to get up in the cuticle area with it because it has that point to it. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'll use this one this time on the Born Pretty. Okay, so we're ready for our first layer of this Born Pretty. Okay, so I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm gonna just take a big blob of it, and I lay it down and see how that just, you can use the tip of it to flow it through your cuticle area, just like that, and then work it back and forth like this. As you're pulling down, you work it back and forth. You always want to stay in contact with the gel. You can always get more gel if you need it, which it looks like I am going to need it because this is a pretty long nail. And you can go back up and fit it back in where you need it. Like that, see? And then keep on flowing it back down even more. Like this. I'm going to have more. I'm going to need more. So you just get another sizable, I call them blobs, sizable blob. And you just work it. I do like circular motions to get it to move for me. Like this. You always want to make sure you get around the sides, all the way across, down the sides, up the sides, like this. And there we go. You always want to keep contact with your gel on your nail. There we go. A lot of times I'll just take and I'll pull it all down from the very top, like so. Especially if I think I have too much gel on the top of the nail, like I think I do now, and then just flow it down the bottom of the nail. Make sure you get them sides really good. Make sure them sides are filled in really good. All right. That looks pretty good to me. for the first layer. That looks really good. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah. No bumpies, no lumpies, no nothing. Okay. I'm gonna make sure that it's flowing good. I see a cat hair. Dang it. My cat likes to sit up on my desk. Oh, I can't get it off. I don't want to come off of there. Tweezers. Yep, that'll work. Get that off of there. I got lots of glitter too on my desk. Oh, dang it. There we go. Oh yeah, that looks nice. That looks really good. I cure that for 30 seconds while we wait. I think I'm gonna do the pink glass. This is Lgn Couture on the pointer finger. And that's what that looks like. I've got that color. And then there is this color. Oh. I always have a hard time with that. And then there is that color. They're both pink. And when they're cured, they do not look that color. They're actually like translucent. Well, they're pretty clear. Okay. One more layer on this one, and then we will fully cure. Oops. Well, this is just going to be a quick layer on top. Now that I have my good layer on. There we go. That's a good little blob there. Might be able to go down the whole note with this one. There we go. Yep. Like I said, I don't like to do my builder gel too thick on the nail. And a couple layers. Well, I mean, you know, once it's cured, it'll be just fine. Get that off the brush. There we go. Get that up there. Get a little bit more for this side. There we go. That's better. There we are. Sorry I'm being quiet, guys. I'm just concentrating on this. A little too much at the end. Looks a little fat down there. There we go. That don't look bad at all. Alrighty. Flip her over. Let her go where she needs to go. There we go. Oh, that's nice. Oh, what the heck that? Oh, that was a hair. There we go. That looks nice. That looks good. Cure that for 60 seconds. Oh, I got 2 more nails to do. So, I'm going to wipe all this off. And go in with my little base gel. I can clean my brush out. Sometimes I do it inside the lid Sometimes that's just easier for me, but I really like to do it on the palette. Some people do it inside the lid. I don't like doing it that way. You always want to clean your previous color out before you start with a new color. That's what I do. Yep. There we go. And just, you know, make sure you're getting all that color out of your brush. Just like so. And wipe it real good. There we go. And I just bend it together like that for the next. Oh, that looks nice. Okay, so now we're gonna do this glass pink next on this finger. That's why I said I really like the Young Nails brush. It's got that pointed bristles to where you can get right in that cuticle area with your gel. There we are. I'm gonna put just a little bit more on there. There we go. Oh yeah, that looks good. Looks pretty good. Okay. And flip it. And sometimes I do this just to make sure it's good. And it is good. Alright. Cure that. 30 seconds. Oh, 30 seconds. And then we'll go in with the Couture pink glass. And you'll see what I'm talking about with the color of this. It's not as dark as what it looks like in the jar. Not at all. It's actually like translucent. See that? It's kind of translucent. Okay. It was pretty easy to work with too. Alright. Let's get the pointer finger done. We're almost done. I know this is a pretty long video. Sorry, guys. But this is a process. Oop. You'll see what I mean. When I cure this, it's not nearly as dark as what it looks in the jar. Some of them are like that. You think that you're getting a dark color, and it ends up being actually lighter than what it looks like in the jar. Get a little bit more for this side. There we are. Okay. Ooh, that looks really good. Actually, I don't even need to flip it. Now today we're just going to do the application, and tomorrow we'll come back and we'll file and we'll decorate. But I just wanted to get the application done so you guys can see my process, because I'm sure that everybody does builder gel nails different. And I know that you're supposed to do the whole pillow thing, but I have a hard time with the pillow thing. I have a really hard time with it. Sometimes I can do it, and sometimes I just simply can't. I mean, I try to do the pillow thing with my nails sometimes. And trying to get it all the way on down the sides. And like I said, it does take a very light hand for builder gel. And I tend to have a very heavy hand. There we are. Take and pull the rest of that down. Like so. Make sure it's nice and there we are. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. I only have one more nail to do. And I'm going to use a gel I've never used before. Let's see, that is a little thick in there. But it'll be okay. Once I file, it'll be alright. There we go. Alright. Cure that for 60 seconds because that was the second layer. I normally only do 2 layers. Some people do like 3 or 4 thin layers. I normally just do 2 layers. So I have, this is Lgn. I've never used it before. I opened it and looked at it. I thought that was a really pretty color. I've got a bunch of different colors of this. And this is a blue. I thought I had a little peachy color. Let me see. What's this one? Oh, that's pink. Oh, it's pink. I got a bunch of pink colors in here too. And that one's pink there. See what this one? That looks like it's a peachy color. Yeah, there we go. There. Here is a peachy color. So I think we're gonna try to keep it as a peach color. All right, so now we've got the thumb. And of course, I need to get this color. I've already got gel on my palette. Not a lot, but a little bit. Enough to get this color out of my brush. Oh, there's that. Which, I mean, most of them are like nudes anyways, so. Okay, there's that. All right. Here's my base gel. Let me put that back on there. I do have a darker. Let's see. I got a few peachy color, nude colors. Oh, that one. And there's this one. I've got that one. And then I've also got this one. It's a little bit darker nude. I'll use this one. Okay. Or I could just go off script and use that one. But I haven't used that with base. I'm going to try using my Young Nails base with the Lgn Pro and see how that works. If it's any better. Oh. I'm really interested in seeing what that purple looks like anyways. A little bit more base. This now. Okay. There we go. Plenty of base on there, I think. There we go. Yeah, that looks very good. Make sure that it's on the side there. Alrighty. Flip it over like this. I'll put the lid to my base on. I'll let it just flow to where it needs to go. It's good. Oh yeah, that's good. Cure that for 30 seconds. I'm really interested in seeing this purple. I think that purple would be really pretty. I mean, you really don't need these little things anyways. I usually don't keep them on there because you got the inside of the lid. So yeah. Oh, that's cured. That cured pretty good. Alrighty. Alrighty. Here we go. See how. Now this is supposed to be the lighter purple. I do want to get the darker purple. This is a little thinner than some of my other gels. Just so you guys know, it's not as thick. some of my other gels. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Getting there. I need more though. Not too bad. And grab it a little bit more.
Really? Oh, I didn't know.
Mm. There we go. That's better. All right. Let me flip her over. Get her to flow the way she needs to go. There we go. Oh, got some on my thumb. Alrighty. There we go. And we can straighten that up the second layer. And just cure that for 30 seconds. And then we'll do another layer. You know, like I said, this does seem a little bit thinner. It does seem thinner than what I'm used to because my other gels are pretty thick. And the ones I'm used to is the Young Nails, the Young Nails, the Born Pretty, and you know, Couture. And they are a little bit thicker gels. I just have to get used to it. I mean, that is pretty thin. I do like this color. It is really pretty. It's a beautiful light purple color. I like it. Like I said, I just have to get used to the consistency of it. It's not like my other builder gels, but everybody, you know, makes their builder gels differently. So yeah. Here we go. There we are. That's much better. That looks better. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Alright. It's pretty good, I think. I really don't like that one side here. I don't like this side. Doesn't seem like there's enough on the side here. There we go. That's better. A lot better. Yep. Let's see if we can get some up here. There we are. Yep. There we go. We are almost done, guys. And with the builder gel, just so you guys know, if you wanted to do glitter on the nail, now would be a perfect time. Like, let me see. I've got some glitter that I could sprinkle right on the top of that nail. Oh, here's some. Show you what I'm talking about. Oop. So you can just take glitter and just like attach it to your nail, like so. Just like this. There we go. There we are. There. Some more glitter on there. Oh, there's another little piece. That one right there. And that one right here. Last piece right. You can, move them around however you want. And then just flip your nail back over. There we go. Make sure, they're pressed in there pretty good. Flip your nail back over. Let it flow again. And then just cure. And they should all be right there. 60 seconds. Cure on that. I'm going to clean my brush. again. I do clean my brush quite a bit. I like to keep it real clean, you know. Let's see, you can see the color, but you can also see the color come out of the brush too. Or at least I can when I'm cleaning it. Yep. Another one of those. There we go. Now, if this was a white wipe, you'd be able to see that color. But since it's pink, you can't really see it too much. I just take and keep going back and forth like so. Just to push all that gel out of my brush. Just like so. And then I just dip my brush back in the gel like this, just to make sure my brush is nice and, you know, saturated with the gel. And then I just lightly form my brush like that. You can leave gel in your brush. It's better to leave it in there, because next time when you get it out, it'll already be, you know, clean for you. It'll already be ready for you. If I can find my lid, that'll be great. Oh, there it is. Now, I like to keep lids on my gel brushes, just so, you know, nothing don't get in it. Nothing doesn't touch it. So, and then I keep them, you know, like in a certain spot. So, let me clean this brush real good. You can just pull the gel like this to the middle. Okay. And then just form your brush like that. Where'd the lid go? I know I had it somewhere. I gotta find the lid. It's here somewhere. Oh, right there. And then what I like to do is I like to push the bristles in like that before I put the lid on. That way I know that the bristles aren't going to get messed up when I put the lid on. All right, let me get one more of these out. I'm going to cure this whole hand for 60 seconds while I clean my palette. Get rid of that one. And then I take Swipe or alcohol, either one. You can use either, but I already have Swipe, so. And then I just clean my palette real good. Now, if I'm using a bunch of different colors, I'll have 2 or 3 palettes sitting out. But since I only, you know, had a few colors other than what I was working with, you know, just like 1 or 2 different colors, then I just used one palette, you know. So let's get these out now. See what they're looking like. There we go. See? Now that glitter is on there. It's on there pretty good. And that thumb looks really nice. I think I did better on that thumb than I did on any of them. But yeah, so we'll come back on tomorrow, and we'll go ahead and we'll wipe them down real good, and we'll file. I'm gonna put a clear, as I did get crystal clear, I'm gonna put a clear layer over this one to protect my glitter before I file. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching my video. Please like, please subscribe if you're new. Tell me what you think of my content. Tell me what you think of my Builder Gel application in the comments below. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning.